Good morning guys, welcome to Storyteller's Corner. Thank you for joining me and happy Monday. Now, as promised, we've got a brand new story. Moving on from the adventures of young Davy Toff, which has finished. We've got a new story called The Quiet Sea. And this is Davy and Eliza branching out on their own business. I think they've just bought a ship, because this title is called A Ship with No Name. So let's see what's happening, see how they get on away from the pirate ship on their own, guys. Now, the ship was a terrible idea. Davy knew it the moment he saw her. A small, weather-beaten cutter tied awkwardly at the far end of Portsmouth docks. Her paint peeling, her mast slightly crooked, her sails patched in 3 different shades of white. "She leans," Eliza said flatly. "She has character," Davy replied. "She leaks, only a little." They stood in the rain, staring at her like two people looking at a very strange future. After everything they had survived, storms, sea paths, ancient powers, this felt ridiculous. No glowing artifacts, no chosen destiny, just an half-broken boat and a very small pile of coins. Captain Crow called it the bravest thing you've ever done. Davy stepped aboard and the deck creaked ominously. Eliza followed, arms crossed. "If this sinks, I'm telling everyone it was your idea." "It was a shared decision," Davy says. "It was your enthusiasm and poor judgment," she said. They both laughed and they fell silent, suddenly aware of how close they were standing. No crew, no captain, just them. The rain slowed. The harbour lights reflected off the water somewhere. A bell rang. So Eliza said quietly, "What do we call her?" Davy looked at the nameless hull. He thought of legends of lost harbours, of a sea that once tried to claim him. Then he looked at Eliza. "I don't know yet," he admitted. "Feels wrong to name her before we know what she's for." Eliza smiled softly. "Then maybe that's the point. She's for finding out." A gust of wind pushed the sails slightly. The boat shifted. Not forward, not back, just enough to remind them that it was real. Not a dream, not a quest, a beginning. And for the first time in his life, Davy Toff felt nervous about danger. So there we go, guys. So let's carry on. In chapter 2, this gentle, awkward and quite brave part of the story. So chapter 2 tomorrow, guys, is the first night afloat. So let's see how Davy, Toff and Eliza get on. And I've got to make this the chapters a bit more lengthier, guys, so we can something to get our teeth into. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoy this story, the new story with Davy Toff and Eliza Finch. They've just purchased a broken down boat, rusty creaking floorboards, patched up sails, paint peeling. So let's see what happens in chapter 2, guys. But it's good to still remain with Davy Toff in Portsmouth Harbour and his girlfriend Eliza Finch with his mum. And I hope we'll meet Captain Elias Crow as well somewhere along at some point, because Captain Crow was Davy's mentor. He trained him up as a cabin boy, and then he was a brave pirate on the high seas. So now they're going to buy a boat between them, by the looks of it. Paint peeling, rusty, a good old rust bucket. So let's see how they get on in chapter 2 tomorrow. But don't worry, guys, we've got we're going up to Topsy Tickle Town tonight, guys, and it is chapter 46, The Way Things Wobble Now. So let's see what all the wobbling's about in Topsy Tickle Town tonight, guys. Until then, have a very lovely day, and I hope you're going to enjoy my new story, The Quiet Sea. It's all about young Davy Toff and Eliza Finch branching out to their own business venture. So there you go, guys. Take care now, and thank you for joining me in Storyteller's Corner. Bye bye for now.